Yo, what's up everybody, it's Tom. Welcome back to my channel where we explore the most exciting places around the globe. Today, I've got something super special for you. We're back on the streets, but this time we're in Seoul, South Korea. This city is a vibrant mix of the old and the new, where ancient temples sit alongside towering skyscrapers. This place is insane. The energy, the food, the people, it's like something out of a movie. From the bustling markets to the serene palaces, Seoul has it all. But before you book your ticket and hop on that 14-hour flight, there are a few things you gotta know about Korean culture. Trust me, a little preparation goes a long way. Now I'm all about embracing the unknown, diving headfirst into new experiences, but trust me, there are some lines you don't want to cross in South Korea. It's all about respecting the local customs and traditions. We're not talking about breaking the law here, but more like cultural faux pas that could land you in some seriously awkward situations. Imagine being in a room full of people and doing something that makes everyone stare at you. Not fun, right? So, whether you're a seasoned traveler or a newbie about to embark on your first big adventure, listen up. These tips are going to save you from a lot of potential embarrassment and help you make the most of your trip. I'm about to break down 8 things you should never do in South Korea. From dining etiquette to social norms, I've got you covered. Let's do this. Alright, first up, chopsticks. These slender utensils are more than just tools for eating. They are an integral part of Korean dining culture. Essential utensils in Korea, right? They are used for almost every meal, from breakfast to dinner, and mastering their use is a rite of passage for many. But here's the thing, you never, and I mean never, stick your chopsticks upright in your rice bowl. It's a major no-no. This action is not just frowned upon, it is deeply offensive and culturally insensitive.
See, in Korean culture, sticking chopsticks in rice like that is associated with death. This practice is reminiscent of the way incense sticks are placed during funeral rites. It resembles incense sticks burning at funerals, and nobody wants to bring that kind of vibe to the dinner table. The sight of chopsticks standing upright in rice can evoke feelings of mourning and loss.
Imagine you're having dinner with a Korean family, enjoying some delicious kimchi and bibimbap, savoring the rich flavors and the warm company, and you casually stick your chopsticks straight up in your rice. You might think it's a harmless gesture, but it's far from it. The room goes silent. You've just committed a major cultural faux pas. The atmosphere changes instantly, and you can feel the weight of the mistake. It might seem like a small thing, but trust me, it's a big deal. This simple act can cause discomfort and unease among those present. So, do yourself a favor and avoid the awkward stares and horrified gasps. Being mindful of such cultural nuances shows respect and understanding. When you're done with your chopsticks, just lay them down on the side of your plate or bowl. This simple act of placing them horizontally signifies that you are finished and is considered polite and respectful. By following these small but significant etiquette rules, you can ensure a harmonious and enjoyable dining experience for everyone involved. So next time you're in Korea, remember, never stick your chopsticks in rice. Okay, let's talk about bathrooms. Specifically the often overlooked but crucial aspect of what to do with toilet paper after you've, done your business. In many parts of the world, the answer is simple. You flush it down the toilet. But if you're in Korea, things are a bit different. You see, the plumbing system in Korea isn't designed to handle toilet paper. This might come as a surprise to many visitors. The pipes here are narrower and more prone to clogging, which means flushing toilet paper can lead to some serious plumbing issues. Instead of flushing, you'll find a small trash can next to the toilet. Yes, that's right, a trash can specifically for used toilet paper. It might seem a bit unusual at first, but it's a necessary adaptation to the local plumbing infrastructure.
I know, it sounds kind of gross at first. The idea of putting used toilet paper in a trash can might be off-putting. But hey, when in Rome, right? It's all about adapting to the local customs and respecting the way things are done. Think of it as a cultural quirk, something that adds to the unique experience of being in a different country. Plus, it's way better than clogging up the toilet and causing a flood. Imagine the mess and the embarrassment. So next time you're in a public restroom in Korea, remember, the trash can is your friend. It's there to help keep the plumbing system running smoothly. Don't be that person who ignores the cultural norms and creates a plumbing disaster. Be mindful, be respectful, and embrace the local way of doing things. By doing so, you'll not only avoid any potential mishaps, but also show your appreciation for the local culture. It's a small gesture that goes a long way. And who knows, you might even come to appreciate these little differences that make traveling so enriching and memorable.
Let's talk about writing. Seems harmless enough, right? Well, in Korea, the color of ink you use actually matters. Specifically, avoid using red ink at all costs.
See, red ink is associated with death in Korean culture. It's traditionally used to write the names of deceased people. So imagine writing someone's name in red ink. It's like you're wishing death upon them. Not cool, right?
So when in Korea, stick to black or blue ink. It's the safest bet. And if you're ever unsure, just ask a local. They'll be happy to point you in the right direction.
Alright, this next one is all about showing respect. In Korea, you should always, and I mean always, take off your shoes before entering someone's home. It's a sign of respect and hygiene.
Koreans value cleanliness, and they don't want dirt and grime from the outside world tracked into their homes. You'll usually find a designated area near the entrance where you can leave your shoes. Sometimes, you'll even be provided with slippers to wear inside.
So, next time you're invited to someone's home in Korea, remember to ditch the shoes at the door. It's a small gesture that goes a long way in showing respect for their culture.
Let's talk about public transportation, specifically the metro. Now, in many cities around the world, the metro is a noisy, chaotic place. People are talking loudly on their phones, blasting music, having full-blown conversations.
But in Korea, the metro is a different story. It's surprisingly quiet. People are generally respectful of each other's personal space, and they keep their voices down.
So, when you're riding the metro in Korea, try to be mindful of the noise level. Keep your conversations quiet, and avoid blasting music through your headphones. Embrace the peace and quiet.
Now, while South Korea is a modern, technologically advanced country, don't assume that everyone speaks English.
While many people, especially in the younger generation, have a basic understanding of English, it's not a guarantee. So instead of assuming, just ask.
A simple annyeonghaseyo, English, will go a long way. And if you're feeling really adventurous, try learning a few basic Korean phrases. Even if your pronunciation isn't perfect, the effort will be appreciated.
Plus, it's a great way to connect with locals and show that you're interested in their culture.
All right, let's talk about etiquette, specifically how to give and receive things. In Korea, it's considered polite to use two hands when giving or receiving something.
This applies to everything from handing someone a business card to accepting a gift. It's a sign of respect and shows that you're paying attention to the other person.
So, next time you're in Korea, remember to use two hands. It's a small gesture that can make a big difference in how you're perceived.
Last but not least, let's talk about bowing. Bowing is an integral part of Korean culture. It's a way of showing respect, gratitude, and greeting others.
When you meet someone older than you, it's customary to bow as a sign of respect. The deeper the bow, the more respect you're showing.
Don't be afraid to bow. It might feel a little awkward at first, but it's a sign that you're trying to embrace their culture.
Plus, it's a great way to make a good first impression. Alright, we're jumping in a taxi heading out of Seoul. This city never sleeps. But before I go, remember, traveling is all about stepping outside your comfort zone, embracing new experiences, and respecting different cultures. Korea is an amazing country with so much to offer. The food, the people, the energy, it's unlike anywhere else I've ever been. Just remember these 8 cultural tips and you'll be sure to have an incredible time. If you're digging these travel vlogs, hit that subscribe button and come along for the ride. We're on a mission to explore every corner of this planet, one adventure at a time. Peace out.